Good Monday morning, meaties. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to your weekly live stream of horror news and channel updates. Shout out to Spooky Something, Slightly Spooky Zero for being the first in the chat. Shout out to whoever noticed the new font. That font is simply because I don't have the regular font installed. Why is the audio low? That might be due to me not having the proper thing installed. I'm on that new computer. Ish. Let me see. Gain. Is that better? Is that better? How's that? Audio better now? That's a lot better? Okay. Just gonna get, okay. Let me just a little bit more. There we go. Am I sick? No, I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I'm a healthy, happy man. Maybe I shouldn't do these in the morning when people think I'm sick. I'm sick and tired of being asked if I'm sick. New computer sounds like a gas station strain. Oh, okay. You mean like weed. Do you hear the new computer? Because that's the problem, is these new computers are loud. They're real loud. Do you hear that background noise when I talk? Is that a thing? How's that sounding? Can't hear it? Okay. All right. Yep, of course, mug of the day. Probably my favorite mug. Balagna. Oh wait, I was the wrong way. I've done that before. No one tell him. No one tell him what? Oh, it's a hum? You can hear the hum? There's a whirring when I talk? Fuck. Does anyone know computers really well? Do you know, can I just swap out any power supply with one that has a quiet switch on it? Because our old computer, there was a little switch on the power supply that I would hit before every stream, every time I recorded, and it would quiet everything down. And I just assumed you can't have that mode on constantly because it would render the fans less effective, and the computer probably wouldn't run as well, but can I just swap in a fucking power supply with one of those? If it has enough wattage to support the new PC parts? Ah, yeah, then I'd have to like reconnect all the fucking connections. Oh, man. What can I do? Wonder if I can put them in the bathroom up here. If you're familiar with the kill count room and the layout, you know, you got the set over there, you got this over here in this corner, and then the computers are in this other corner, but like, we have the connected bathroom. I could put them in there, close that door, run the cables through. Maybe I could do that. You can swap fans more easily. I don't know, man. There's a lot of fans on there, and they're all colorful. What's that hoodie? This is a really cool hoodie that I've been wearing more recently. It's Camp Crystal Lake, Jason, and then like it's hold on. Oh wait, are there even holes? Can I, like, see through these? Oh, fuck, I didn't even know. What? I didn't fucking know that. Oh, shit. We're learning something together here. Hold up. So, like, the hood zips? Let me do this. I don't know if my fucking fat head's gonna fit in here. I don't think it is. My big nose. Hold on. Oh, got my mustache. Hold on. Oh, the nose. The nose is a problem. There we go. Okay. Whoa. Oh shit, dude. I'm fucking Jason. What? Oh, cool. I didn't know it could be Jason. What's on the back? Nothing? Okay. I didn't know the holes were there. That's pretty cool. Oh man, if only my giant nose didn't, Thank you, Robert. I haven't seen Joyride since I was a kid, so I have no thoughts. I looked like a luchador for a second. Yeah. Is there a Roy Burns variant? Imagine the zipper got stuck. There I am. Don't worry, I'm still here. All right, let's do some horror news. I haven't seen Marshmallow, but apparently it's scared up a sequel, and then this article literally mentions going to Marshmallow not knowing anything, so that's what I'm gonna do. Apparently it was a big hit on the horror festival circuit. I try to keep abreast with these things, and I don't remember hearing about Marshmallow, although I say that, and then someone's probably gonna pull up a clip from a previous live stream where I discussed Marshmallow, but it made Fangoria's list of criminally overlooked indie horrors in 2025. Follows a shy, introverted 12-year-old, and now it's getting a sequel. So, thank you, Shadow Jagger. I appreciate that. How can the first one be watched? Is the question. Oh, it's on Paramount Plus, Amazon, and Shudder. Oh, nice, easy, Shudder. Fuck yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna try to check this out sometime. You're gonna watch Bone Temple on Tuesday? Guys, go see Bone Temple, please. Please, even if you didn't like 28 Years Later. I liked 28 Years Later. Chelsea loved it. But I know it's a divisive movie, that first one back from like 8 months ago. 28 Years Later. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I understand. It's fine. It's out there. It's weird. It's not, you know, like horror movie. Please, even if you didn't like 28 Years Later, please go see Bone Temple. I think it'll give you what you want. It's very different than 28 Years Later. And yet it doesn't abandon entirely, like for people who liked 28 Years Later, it's not like turning its back on those people. I really loved Bone Temple. Like, I enjoyed 28 Years Later. I loved Bone Temple. I walked out of that movie just feeling like I had experienced a film. It's a lot of things. It's got a scene that's so upsettingly, not just gory, it is gory, but like torturous, that, you know, I was in the theater watching it and I was like, I wouldn't mind not being here right now watching this scene. It was so hard to watch. It was like Rob Zombie, Devil's Rejects type scene. Like, it's so mean. It's so fucked up. And yet, the movie also has some of the most heartwarming, optimistic, like, hope for humanity type scenes going on. And that juxtaposition, along with a lot of humor and one of the most metal fucking scenes ever, and just incredible acting, like, it's such an experience, the whole thing. The direction is phenomenal, as I knew it would be. I trusted Nia DaCosta as soon as I heard that she was directing this. I'm so happy she got to have a movie that people see and love and agree is awesome. The problem is, this thing is bombing at the box office, guys. It's doing really poorly. Most likely because of the poor fan reception of 28 Years Later and the quick turnaround. You know, it's 7 months later. It's doing so bad at the box office. I hope that the word of mouth is good enough to give it some legs and let it, you know, leg out to something decent, but it's unfortunately doing very bad at the box office. Please go see it. Please go check it out, man. It's Moist Critical said the same thing. What did he say? Did he say that it was good and that it's doing? Did he say to go see it? Please go see it. Please go see it, dude. Like, this movie deserves to do well. The third movie is greenlit. They greenlit the movie back when the test screenings were happening of The Bone Temple. Probably because they were like, oh, this movie fucking ripped so hard, easily we'll do a third one. The issue is, it's not being filmed yet. It's still being written. So, you know, they greenlit it, but it could be pulled. If they decide, oh, God, that second one did real poorly, second thought, never mind. We're not going to do it. And I hope that's not the case. I hope that they let them finish the trilogy, that they'll recognize that having a completed trilogy is more valuable in the long run for streaming and you know, just having a set of films completed. But please, Bone Temple rules. It's so good. I guess the marketing hasn't been that much. I don't know. A lot of people are like, oh, I didn't realize it came out. Please see the Bone Temple. It rules. I haven't seen The Hitcher, actually. Thank you, Anthony. Someone suggested it for, I think, a Patreon commentary track. Okay, back to the news. Strand releasing has acquired Vampires of the Velvet Lounge. I think I'm going to see this earlier because this is coming out in March? March 20th in select markets, including New York and Los Angeles. I think I'm seeing it in a couple of weeks. Adam Sherman, who did, I think, Wrist Cutters, A Love Story. Is that what he did? Yes. Wrist Cutters, A Love Story. She's Just a Shadow, and This Game's Called Murder. I haven't seen any of those. Oh, Happiness Runs, Crazy Eyes. I haven't seen any of that. But I'm excited for this just because it's sexy vampires, apparently. It's a coven of vampires in the Deep South who prey on lonely singles found through dating apps, seducing and slaughtering them to preserve their youth. It's an Elizabeth Bathory type thing. I don't know, that sounds like a fun thing. And the cast includes Mana Savari, who I haven't seen in a while. Glad to see her getting work. And Dyken Lockman from fucking... on the Kill Couch, she was in Jurassic World Dominion, but she's from Severance. And isn't Rosa Salazar from The Walking Dead? Right? Is that Walking Dead? No? Oh, Brand New Cherry Flavor. Oh, Brand New Cherry Flavor I really liked. She was Alita. Anyway, I think this sounds cool. I'm excited to see it. Maybe I'll do an interview after I see it early. You know, yesterday I was a little down about how the interviews are doing on the channel. But then I looked up other interviews and our interviews do great. Like, I had the CM Punk Jermaine Fowler interview for Night Patrol, and that's sitting at like between 15 and 20,000 views. And then, you know, I look on YouTube for other interviews with CM Punk about Night Patrol. Most of them are like a few hundred views, dude. So, that's fine, man. Like, I'm okay. See, I'm totally okay with those certain videos not doing as well as others. I just wish the channel wasn't punished for it, you know? I wish the channel was like, oh, okay, you're gonna release some stuff that is meant for a smaller audience, okay, but we won't suppress or do anything with the bigger show. Because not everyone's gonna care about an interview, that's fine. You know, it's not it is less fun content. It's more dry, but I love doing them. I think they're useful. I like having them on the channel, and it sucks feeling that by releasing them on the channel, it's harming it in some way. I'd rather it just be like, okay, the people who don't want to watch it don't have to watch it. I don't need you to charity watch something, but I like having them. Don't want to have them on a second channel where they won't be seen. Where are Michael and Ben? Chemicals Pierce Veils. You mean brand manager and producer Ben Bellevue, without whom these live streams would not happen, and social media coordinator Michael. They're off today. It's MLK Day. Dead Meat is pretty good with holidays. We try to be good with the holidays that we give our people off. So yeah, the Dead Meat team is off today. They got a paid holiday. I wasn't sure if they would be in the chat because Ben, Sundays he works a few hours to put this live stream together. That's why I say they wouldn't happen without him. So yesterday he sent me the stuff for it, but yeah, I hope they're sleeping. And yeah, happy MLK Day. Is there going to be another Puppet Master kill count? Yes, for sure. Cineverse launches Return to Silent Hill alternative reality game ahead of the film's release. This movie's coming. I wish this movie was coming out a little later in the year so that I could do the kill counts for at least the first movie, if not both of them, to coincide with it. But it's coming out January 23rd. That's in 4 days. That's this week. So obviously won't have time to do the kill counts on. I haven't seen the second Silent Hill movie, but that first one, not bad. Not bad as far as video game adaptation horror movies from that time period go. I don't think it's bad. It's got some pretty cool kills. So definitely on the list of potential kill counts eventually, but not right now to coincide with Return to Silent Hill. But if you are in the Silent Hill mood, you can play this ARG across social media. It's a, marketing campaign /ARG where you can follow clues on Reddit and Instagram and TikTok and go to a central hub at You Live Here Now. Oh, what is this? But maybe you can. All right. I don't really usually get too involved with the ARG stuff, but if you do, you can do something like this. The name is gonna get a lot of the name is gonna get a response in the chat, but any old heads here played Not Prawn back in the day? Back in like 2008-ish. It's called Not Prawn with a 0. PR0N. Beastly Fails did. It was really cool. It was like a puzzle game that was... You had to get past each, page that it loaded by unlocking the puzzle. But it would start with real simple shit like clicking around an image, and then it would eventually be to the point where like you had to look into the source code of the page and the HTML coding, and you had to go different places on the internet. I don't even know if it would work now. That just rocketed my consciousness back in time, right? Me and my cousin spent so much time doing that in 2008 when I was in college. The live stream that makes you old. You weren't into it, but your brother was addicted? Nice. Yeah, the ARG stuff reminded me of it. I feel like it's an event, it's a evolution of that kind of thing. Sinners is going to be back in theaters if you want to see it on the big screen, which you should if you haven't, especially if you can catch an actual IMAX screening of it. I think that's happening now. This week. Starting this week, it'll be back in theaters since it's Oscar season. I've been watching a lot of Oscar movies. Sucks that Sinners is probably going to get... I don't think it's going to win much of anything. It'll get nominated for a bunch of stuff, which is really cool, but I just think it's going to get blocked out by... One Battle After Another seems to be winning a lot of stuff. And like One Battle After Another is taking a lot of the best picture, script, director stuff. And then I would hope that Sinners could get that new ensemble Oscar, which is being introduced this year for ensemble cast. But again, One Battle After Another also has a really good ensemble cast. I know that Best Original Song is another category in which Sinner will probably have nominations. But that seems to be going to K-pop Demon Hunters. So I feel like it's coming in second or third for a lot of these categories, unfortunately. But, you know, I feel the same way about our awards as I do as the Oscars. I think getting the nomination is the real honor. And I was glad to see there was an interview with Amanda Seyfried where she basically said the same thing. She was like, winning the Oscar isn't as important to me as being nominated because, you know, every year there could only be one winner. There could be all sorts of things that affect who that winner is, but just being recognized as one of the best of the year in a very subjective thing, I think that's cool enough, man. A win is always nice, but the nomination at least gets the spotlight put on you. More people hear about it. And, I mean, that's why I'm seeing a lot of movies that I wouldn't otherwise see is because I hear that they're going to be nominated for Oscars. We just watched Blue Moon last night with Ethan Hawke. It was all right. It was pretty good. It was the first one we watched this year that didn't, like, blow my mind. Thank you, Cassandra Woodard. Spencer doesn't generally let guests do them 2 in a row. He'll have you at Silver Scream Con one year and then off the next on the next. Unless you made Terrifier or are Art the Clown, then you get to go every year. But that makes sense. Their lines are very long, and that makes sense. So I doubt we will be there this year. Probably next year. Did I remember to log in on Letterboxd? I don't Letterboxd right away. I add it to my list of things to do. I don't like sitting there and as soon as I finish a movie, like logging. I like to give it time to marinate. And then I'll post it, which does run the risk of me not getting around to it ever. But I have a list of movies I still need to update on my Letterboxd. But yes, this year I've been trying to stay up with Letterboxd. So if you partake on that particular medium, go ahead and follow me at Dead Meat James. Thank you, Hendrick Fan 5. Favorite and least favorite found footage movie I've covered so far. I mean, Hell House LLC is up there for favorite, but Wreck is number 1 for sure. Least favorite that I've covered, I don't know. Quarantine maybe, just because it's the same thing but lesser. Because I haven't covered. Oh, VHS Viral, duh, yeah. Because there are some found footage movies I haven't covered just because I don't really like them. Grave Encounters, I know a lot of people like, but it didn't do it for me. Trying to think if there's another one. Trick or Treat Studios is launching some toys, including some for the movie Trick or Treat. And for the first time, apparently, it's not just Sam getting merch, it's other characters from the movie. You can have a little Brian Cox. You can have a little Cox. Thanks, Exotic Boomin'. I'm excited for Obsession. I recently watched Milk and Cereal by Curry Barker. Excited to see what he does next with Obsession. There's also Killer Clown toys here. This lineup is actually really cool. They're starting this Micro Maniacs. What was it? It wasn't Mad Max. What was it inspired by? The Micro... Is it Micro Max? What was it? I used to have those toys. Polly Pocket and Mighty Max, yes. So the Polly Pocket, Mighty Max toys are now being reimagined as Micromaniacs. Little tableaus of scenes from horror movies. I think that's awesome. What a great idea. That's a really good idea. I'm like, fuck, I wish I had thought of that. But look at these other figures they've got. Captain Spaulding, Art the Clown. These are 12-inch figures. It's censored. Then they've got other ones, including Leprechaun on a skate. Oh, he skateboards? I didn't know he had a skateboard. And Maniac Cop. Like a Maniac Cop figure? That's dope, dude. Got the Creeper for people who like that. The Crow. Thank you, Andrew711. You're sucked into the last film you watched, but because of you, the film is randomly switching genres. I mean, Blue Moon was the last film I watched. There are worse movies to be sucked into, for sure, than Blue Moon. That thing takes place entirely at a bar. I mean, you gotta listen to Ethan Hawke yap, but there are worse movies to be sucked into for sure. The genre switch, I don't know what happens at that point, but oh wow, look at these killer clown toys too. You've got Debbie's roommates. These are cool. And Day of the Dead, very, very nice lineup here. Oh no, I'm stuck in a bar with Margaret Qualley. Yeah, right. Wow, that sucks. Did you guys, apparently a few people have seen it. Did you recognize the author he's talking to? He says his name. It's like White, E.B. White. And I was like, the Elements of Style? Strunken White? The fucking like style guide for writing that's like the book on how to write in English. And then he also wrote Stuart Little and Charlotte's Web. But I was like, holy fuck, dude. I got real excited. Where my strunken wife head's at. Yeah, Ethan Hawke, very good in that movie. It was so funny because during the Oscar season, I mean, we're still in it, but prior to all these other award shows, I kept hearing, yeah, Ethan Hawke probably be nominated. I was like, for Black Phone? he's in an acting movie. This is interesting. The Universal Monsters and Scooby-Doo are coming to Universal Fan Fest nights. So I've lost track of all the Universal stuff, you know? They've got their thing in Vegas. They've got the Epic Universe. They've got Halloween Horror Nights, obviously. But Fan Fest nights is, I guess, going to be at Universal Studios Hollywood sometime in the spring. And, oh yeah, it's end of April and the first few weeks of May. For 12 nights only this spring. It's an after-hours event that has an interactive in-world experience, and this one involves the Scooby-Doo gang and the Universal Monsters. Scooby-Doo meets the Universal Monsters, Mystery on the Backlot. That sounds fucking awesome. So it's a live action adventure with the Mystery Inc. gang that begins on the studio tour tram and then takes them backstage to the Universal Backlot. There, they'll walk with Scooby and the gang as they encounter Universal Monsters, and it'll take fans through portions of filming locations, including Little Europe and the Court of Miracles, which were used in the filming of Frankenstein and the Wolfman. That's fucking awesome, dude. That's so cool. Oh yeah, and here's the thing for people who like anime. Other events at this year's Fan Fest include a One Piece Grand Pirate Show at the Waterworld venue, which Waterworld is the best thing ever. I love the Purge show they do at Halloween Horror Nights, but there's going to be a One Piece thing there. I know a lot of people love it. And then a Yoshi celebration in Super Nintendo World, Hunt for a Lost Hippogriff in Wizarding World, and then a Dungeons and Dragons walkthrough experience. This sounds fucking dope, dude. So any LA-based people want to hit this up. It's April 23rd to 25th and the first 3 weekends in May. I'm going to be hitting up my Universal contact and be like, yo, you guys need some promotion of this? Because this sounds really cool. I've never walked around. Actually, you know, I used to work at Universal, so I did ride the little golf cart over to the Little Europe and Court of Miracles and walk around those parts of the back lot. But it's been a long time since I've done that. Whoa, speaking of a long time, Veronica Colazzo in the chat. Blast from the past. Vern. Hey, how's it going, dude? Guys, Veronica was our assistant in 2020 and 2020. She was our COVID assistant. She started like a month before COVID hit and then was our assistant remotely throughout all of lockdown. And then we moved into the house and she started to come over to work from the house. And Veronica is the only one who's cool enough to have worked here and used our gym and pool. Maybe you didn't use the gym, but I know you used the pool, which we offer as a benefit to our assistants who come over and work. We're like, hey, we have a pool and a gym if you want to use it. No one else has ever taken us up on the offer except for Veronica. On her lunch break, she would fucking swim in our pool, which was dope. You use the gym twice and the pool all the time. Hell yeah, dude. And then she got another job like shortly after COVID kind of eased off. And it was like, I guess you were our COVID assistant. And we hired Ben. But Veronica, good to see you. Do you pop into these a lot? This is the first time you missed the pool. It's a good pool, dude. It's a real good pool. And congrats on the recent wedding. You don't often chat. Oh, you're a little lurker. Well, shout out to Vern. Everyone give Vern some love. An official Mrs. now. That's right. Oh, is that the Endres? Is that you got the new name? The appendix name added? Thanks, Exotic Boomin'. Do I think Scream 7 and Evil Dead Burn will be the two highest box office horror movies to come out this year? I'd have to look at a list. Scream 7, maybe. Evil Dead, probably not, but who knows? Box office is hard to predict, dude. It's real hard to predict. Back to the news. What's this? Oh, yeah, there's a new Lauren Rivera movie coming out, directed by Darren Lynn Bousman, who was just at our holiday show last month. Director of Saws 2, 3, 4. Director of Repo the Genetic Opera. So he has a new movie called Twisted, starring Lauren Rivera as a blonde from the pictures on Instagram, dude. I don't know if her character's in a wig. I'm assuming it's a wig. I don't think she dyed her hair blonde. But I don't know if her character is in a wig or if she's just wearing a wig to play a blonde character. But Alicia Witt is also in it. Jimon Honsu. Probably not saying that right, but sounds really cool. It's going to come out on February 6th. I think I could probably get interviews for this, seeing as, you know, Lauren's a friend, Darren's a friend. Probably just have interviews with them if you guys are interested. The Lauren interview, the Terrifier interviews with Lauren and Damien, those did really well. And that was back when they were on Dead Meat Presents. We put those out on Dead Meat Presents and they have like 100-something thousand views. So Lauren just brings the eyeballs, dude. Everyone loves Lauren. She's fantastic. Twisted follows two millennials who make quick money by leasing New York City apartments they don't own to people who don't know they're being scammed. The con works until they run into an apartment owner with a dark secret who flips the game on them. Sounds cool. Hunsu, thank you. Oh, I'm not gonna watch this all, but yeah, look at that blonde Lauren. Okay, yeah, it is a wig that she is wearing as part of her. Oh, look, this is what I want to see. This kind of stylization. Hell yeah. What else we got? The Dreadful trailer. Sophie Turner and Kit Harington are going to be in a medieval gothic horror film by Natasha Kermani. She did Lucky with my friend Bria Grant. And what segment in VHS 85 did she do? But this movie's going to have Sophie Turner and Kit Harington as lovers, as opposed to half siblings in Game of Thrones, which, you know, doesn't preclude them being lovers in there, but. Oh, the VR one. I like the VR one. The stage performance one. Yeah, Techno God. Yeah, I like that one. I think it's weird and creepy. They were cousins in. Oh, you're right. Sorry, forgot. Sorry, I was trying not to spoil stuff, you know, for Game of Thrones. I know some of y'all still catching up. Nosferatu 24 kill count is age restricted. That shouldn't be the case. You fucking with me? You cussing with me? What's that? Oh, here. Doesn't look like it to me. Are you sure you're not looking at the Patreon version? No, that's not age restricted either. Are you lying? They're lying? Fucking lying, dude? Ah, don't you fucking lie to me. Oh, they're just kidding? Oh, don't kid like that. Come on. That's traumatizing. That's traumatic shit. You don't kid like that. Come on, man. Anyway, this is set in medieval England. Oh, her mom's played by Marcia Gay Harden, who was in The Mist as Mrs. Carmody. Fantastic actress. Also in The Trophy Wife. Really good. All right, medieval set horror film. Interesting. Hits theaters and digital on February 20th. Oh, yeah, there's a trailer for that if you want to check it out. Looks medieval set. There they are. There's our Game of Thrones people. I don't want to be a steward. This is not a test. Olivia Holt, who was in Hard Eyes and Totally Killer, doing another horror movie. Hell yeah! Premieres on February 20th. A lot of movies coming out in February. This one's called This Is Not a Test, a new young adult horror thriller based on the novel of the same name. Haven't read that. Thank you, Dylan Workman. Way is Blood, I haven't yet. I haven't listened to them yet. I've been listening nonstop to the Testament of Anne Lee soundtrack. Hunger and Thirst and Lola 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 Lolas and Beautiful Treasures. That's all that's in my head, man. That's all that's in my head. I'm sorry. Thanks, Hendrick Fan 5. Apollo 18. I think we did a commentary track on Apollo 18. Oh, this comes out 1 week after the Hard Eyes kill count. Very nice. Nice synergy there. Maybe some people looking up This Is Not a Test will see the Hard Eyes kill count that comes out on the 13th. Cool. And then, yeah, a bunch of South by Southwest news, which is exciting because I'm going to be going for the first time. I've never been. So, lot of good movies at South by Southwest. My only issue, dude, I don't know why South by Southwest would do this. It takes place March 12th to the 18th. It's a full week of a film festival for film lovers. People who love movies are going to be in Austin, Texas for a whole week at South by Southwest, March 12th to March 18th. The Oscars are smack dab in the middle of that on March 15th, dude. Why would you have your film festival for people who love movies take place on with the Oscars, man? Which I'm really sad about because Gressel's, they have their new house. They moved into a place and we have been divvying up the events. They have Thanksgiving. We obviously keep Halloween and New Year's, but they're gonna have an Oscar party, and that's gonna be their thing going forward. Is an Oscar viewing party every year. South by Southwest takes priority, but why does it have to? Why would they not make it so you can do both? Like, I'm not gonna unless my movie is on that Sunday. I'm not probably gonna see anything on that day. I'm gonna watch the fucking Oscars. I've been watching all the fucking Oscar movies to watch the Oscars. That's a bummer. I don't know why they do that, but anyway. Oh, wrong thing. Anyway, a lot of good movies at South by Southwest this year, including Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. They Will Kill You. That looks fun. Oh, Obsession, which I was just talking about earlier. So Mike and Nick and Alice. Not familiar with this. Oh, it's an action comedy. Vince Vaughn, look at him there. Good cast, good cast. James Marsden, Keith David, Jimmy Tatro, he's really funny. Stephen Root, fantastic. Over Your Dead Body is, oh yeah, screenwriters Nick Kocher and Brian McElhenney. This is fucking Britannic, dog. Britannic is one of the most influential internet sketch comedy groups on me and on Chelsea ever. I love Britannic. They're hilarious. And apparently they wrote this movie Over Your Dead Body, which stars Samara Weaving, Jason Segel, Timothy Olyphant, Juliette Lewis. This fucking cast is awesome, man. So I can't wait for that. And then they have something else, too. But Ready or Not 2, Here I Come. Really looking forward to that. They Will Kill You. I thought that trailer looked really cool. Also looks very similar to Ready or Not. So the fact that both of those are playing is pretty interesting. Midnighter. What is this? Or no, Midnighter is the late screening movies. American Dollhouse. I'm not sure. Drag. Lizzie Kaplan. Good. Oh yeah, this one has, I was like, wow, Danny DeVito's a producer on this. And then I saw the cast includes Lucy DeVito, which I'm assuming is his daughter. 15. This is like a quinceañera horror movie. That sounds interesting. Here it is, Grind. Here it is, Grind. Barbara Crampton and Rob Hubel scream in the first image from horror anthology, Grind. Late stage capitalistic hellscape. It's four interconnected tales of workplace horror that tackle the most terrifying aspect of modern life, making a living. So it's 4 segments about that grind life. And is directed by Bria Grant, Ed Doherty, and Chelsea Stardust. Bria and Ed wrote it, and Chelsea Stardust produces it. And look at this cast. Good cast. Christopher Marquette from Freddy vs. Jason. James Urbaniak, voice of Dr. Rusty Venture. John Gabris, Iffy. James Paxton. And Dead Meat's James A. Janice round out the cast. I'm so excited for this to finally premiere. Filmed my part over a year ago and have just been waiting patiently to find out if I suck as an actor or not. They assure me I'm good. The Bria and Ed have said that I'm good. I have not seen any footage of myself, so hoping that it's good. I think I did good. Yeah, I'm in a segment with James Paxton and Iffy. We have scenes and dialogue together, which is really fun. I'm part of an ensemble for that. That segment is like about a group of people together, so I am one of the group, which is really fun. And yeah, I've just been waiting to get some actual real footage of me acting out there. Yeah, Iffy from Dropout. Yeah. So I'm excited for this. Yeah, you were good in Little Bites. Yeah, like a lot of my stuff so far has been stuff like that, where it's just like a quick little cameo. Little Bites, I'm just running around with playing with Chrissy's daughter. But I'm excited, dude. I'm excited for this to come out. You only watched Hysteria for my cameo? Yeah, I have like 2 lines in that. Like, cameos are always fun, but I'd like to do more actual characters, and this one as an actual character, so I'm excited to see it. Really excited to see it. Finally, dude. I'm so excited. So that'll be at South by Southwest, and a bunch of other movies, including, yeah, Britannic has another one that they wrote and directed. Was it Pizza Movie? Oh yeah, with Gaten Matarazzo. Is he playing twins? Like, what's going on? Why are there 2 Gatens? I don't know. Oh yeah, the Scream cameo, of course. Very good. That's what got us into SAG, or made us SAG eligible. Very fun. I can't wait for Grind, dude. Oh yeah, by the way, anyone who wants to watch something cool, so Obsession has been making the rounds at horror festivals, and it's written and directed by Curry Barker. Curry Barker is another in a long line of people who come from internet sketch comedy and then are making horror movies, but he made a 60-minute horror film, and you may already know about this, but I only watched it recently, Milk and Cereal, and it's available for free on YouTube, dude. It's a found footage horror film. It's about an hour long, so like how Host was. Big recommend, Milk and Cereal. This is awesome. I don't want to say anything else about it, but it's a really good found footage film. It's only an hour long. I highly recommend you watch it. Oh, you saw it at TIFF? Obsession? Nice. What's Milk and Cereal about? It's about these two dudes have a prank channel, and they're always pranking each other, and then a prank goes too far. It's very unsettling. It's like a psych. Is it gory? I'd say it's less gory and more like just disturbing, kind of. It's really good. I enjoy it. Oh yeah, and then movies coming out this week. What do we got? The Eye? It's a horror movie? Oh, what if death wasn't the end? Could be. Alright. Just gonna skip the Eye. Return to Silent Hill. Yep, that's coming out as discussed previously. Mother of Flies? When a young woman faces a deadly diagnosis. Oh, this is the Addams Family. Not that one. This one spells it with one D, and it's like a family that makes horror, like really micro-budget indie horror films together. I've seen, which one? Hellbender. Thank you, Alex. Hellbender. I've seen Hellbender. I liked it. Thanks, Lord Damp Nut. Finally caught a Monday morning live stream. That's right. Welcome. Dooba Dooba. In-home security cameras watches an awkward 16-year-old girl terrorizes her well-meaning babysitter. Wait, that could be cool. What? At hour 15? All no-name actors? Wait, what? Wait, I'm intrigued by this. Hold on, I'm actually gonna watch the trailer for it. I just feel like, oh no, that was almost went into my fucking inbox. Don't want to do that. It'd probably be all right. Where's the fucking music? Stop. Whoa. Music. Nope. This. Shit. Shit. Shut. Okay, there. Got the music off. Dooba Dooba. Let's see what this is about. Not Numa Numa. That's different. How can I scroll down to so you can actually see this whole frame? There we go.
Dooba Dooba. Dooba Dooba. Dooba Dooba.
Okay, I'm into it. I don't know what's going on in it. Dooba Dooba. How's that gonna be released? I'm intrigued. Is it theaters or what? What was this? Shot entirely on in-home security cameras. drawing on elements of analog horror. I wonder if it actually is, or if it's just using that as like, oh, that's the new thing. Download press materials. How's it be released? Anyone know? Limited theatrical and VOD, sorry, not VOD, you don't want to sound old. VOD the same day? Okay. And that's on Friday? Nice. Kind of an old new thing. Well, you got to give the industry time to catch up to what's popular on the internet. I'm going to try to check out Dooba Dooba, dude. See what that's like. I did see Kit Wilson's new intro, and I was a huge Pretty Deadly fan, so I was very confused when I saw a clip of him coming out and the crowd screaming his name and being super into him. Really happy for him. I don't know what the fuck happened, how he got so over, or maybe it was just because they were overseas that happened, but oh, good for him. What about Prince? Is he like out? I don't know. But Pretty Deadly I always really liked, and I was sad that they didn't do more with them, so nice. Good for him. All right. Dead Meat news. Not a lot to announce, but I've been doing a lot behind the scenes. A lot behind the scenes, trust me. This is not like, we're not in a full-on break. We're in a reduced kill count release schedule right now, but this is not like a couple of years ago, a few years ago. When was that? 22? 4 years ago? Wow. This is not like 4 years ago. Jesus, time. When I, spent most of that time, I was working a little bit, but I was playing a lot of Sea of Thieves and just relaxing. I'm grinding hard right now. Just not making kill counts coming out. I'm doing a lot of other cool shit, setting us up for a lot of good stuff for later in the year. So just, be patient. I understand. I love that people love the kill count so much and they want it to be weekly, but the people get mad when it's not weekly. I'm like, but shows aren't. Like, scripted shows and stuff are not weekly all year round without ever breaks. They have seasons of things. So, consider this our off season. You got the Nosferatu one publicly released in January, and then February, there will be 2 episodes. We'll have Hard Eyes on the 13th, I think. And again, I still haven't progressed on the other one, but I might as well say we're gonna try to do Misery for February in honor of Rob Reiner, who unfortunately had a tragic passing, a murder at the hands of his own son last month. Really awful. A great filmmaker, but he made Misery, Stephen King adaptation, and I'd like to honor him by covering that. Then in March, here's what we're going to do in March, because we have 3 sponsors that we have to fulfill, 3 sponsorships we have to fulfill in March. So I was like, oh man, are we already going to do 3 kill counts by March? I was hoping to hold off until April to have the more frequent. What we're going to do is 2 kill counts in March, and that 3rd sponsor video is going to be a different video. It's going to be 10 all-timer kills from horror movies. And I hope you guys watch it, because a sponsor agreed to go on that instead of a kill count. Kill counts are more of a guaranteed high view count, but I'm hoping you tune in for a ranking video, essentially, a list video. I hope you tune in and show sponsors that non-kill count videos can perform well too. So, because I'd like to do more of these, and they've got to be worth it, but I'd like to... Kill counts are fun. I love them. They're fantastic. They're very informative, but I like variety in my life. I really need variety, and doing just kill counts just kills me. So I want to do more stuff like, and I've talked about it before, like top 10 chase scenes in horror movies. I probably won't call them top 10 unless we determine that we must for, clickbait or algorithmic purposes. I don't like using because that implies that they're the 10 best things, and I haven't seen every horror movie, so how could I possibly say that the 10 I'm talking about are the best when I haven't even seen all horror movies, and it's impossible to. So that's why I'm thinking of this first one as 10 all-timer horror kills, because then I could do later 10 more all-timer horror kills, you know? My 10 favorite would also work, because I could say, you know, with currently as I stand, it's my 10 favorite, but I'll have, yeah, I've already written the script for 10 all-timer kills, and then will there be films that have not been on the Kill Counter podcast? At least one. At least one is on that list. Otherwise, it'll be, you know, movies that we've talked about before, but grouped in this way. Some of them might have some behind-the-scenes info from older movies that didn't get that treatment on the kill count. But yeah, I'd like to do like chase scenes, I don't know, final girls, all sorts of things. Go ahead and leave comments on this video, not in the chat because that's going to disappear, but on the video itself, the VOD, after it's up. Go ahead and leave comments with other lists you want to see, top 10 stuff. Get creative with it, you know? Like, top 10, we have something for top 10 grocery stores and horror movies, you know? Stuff like that. Not just kills or monsters or survivors or whatever. Have some fun with it. Chase scenes is a good example of something that a lot of horror movies have. Some of them are very good. I mean, music scores isn't bad. It's just you can't really show. Oh, and here's the other thing is with like the top 10 kills, I hope I'm going to have to talk to the sponsor about it. I'm hoping to release that uncensored because, like, if it's a video about the kills, it would kind of suck for most of it to be blurred. Jump scares is a good one. Red herrings, that's a good one. But yeah, as long as the sponsor's okay with the video getting age restricted and thus reducing the amount of views it could potentially get, which sucks, but, you know, I want to let some people enjoy the fun gore. Top 10 cute little guys like Sam and Leprechaun. That's a fun one. Top 10 killer iconic weapons. Not bad, not bad. Creepy kid performances. Not bad. Wednesday, we have a podcast episode for you. It is House of Wax Redux. We are taking another look at House of Wax, which we last looked at on the podcast in 2018. We decided to give it another go. We hadn't watched the movie since then. We wanted to see if we liked it anymore. So, here's the thing. Watch the first episode. Watch the original podcast episode of House of Wax. Because in this one, we don't do the beat by beat thing because we were like, we did that before. So we wanted to make it an episode that you would watch along with the original as opposed to instead of the original. So they're meant to be watched more together rather than like replacing it, you know? But yeah, fun episode. That'll be out on Wednesday. As I've said many times before, the Horror Awards and Royal Rumble will be out sometime this year, probably in the summer. They're both gonna be late, just due to how things are working right now. Yeah, the House of Wax original podcast episode's a very good episode because we listened to it. That's Fix Your Script. It's good stuff. Top 10 disgusting shit boys featuring We Ate Movies. How do I not burn out? I do, Chaz. I definitely burn out. I was hella burnt out last year, starting in like August. I feel like I hit burnout in like August last year and then just had to like keep myself going through December. But in December, Dead Meat gets 2 weeks off at the end of the year. And those 2 weeks were very recuperative for me. We watched a lot of old movies. I just enjoyed time. I didn't get to sleep as much as I had wanted to. I ran into nasty insomnia starting at the end of last year and continuing. I mean, I was talking about it a couple of weeks ago in the first live stream back. I would go to sleep and I would wake up after 2 hours. No matter what time I went to sleep. It could have been 10 p.m. It could have been 4 a.m. No matter what, I would go to sleep and I would wake up after 2 hours. And then I would just be awake for hours. And then I'd get back to sleep. And then I'd wake up after 2 hours. It was disgusting. It was horrible. I was getting sleep in 2-hour increments. I was very tired all day. And this went on for 3 or 4 weeks, which was horrible. Just this daily exhaustion. And me just like trying to catch sleep when I could, but it was only be for 2 hours a piece. So I mentioned that to Jimmy Simpson when we saw Bone Temple with him, and he recommended getting trazodone. So I had a little virtual doctor's appointment. I explained the situation. You know, I tried all the regular methods before that. I was keeping up with my exercise, but not too late. I was doing the melatonin. I was taking magnesium for my restless legs, but none of it was working. And so I got the prescription for trazodone. It's a very small amount. Went and picked it up that night, took it that night, slept through the night, dude. I've been taking it for like 5 days now. It's been less than a week, but oh my God, man. Life changing. And it's just 25 milligrams. So they're the 50 milligram pills, and then I take half of one. But dude, life changing. I take it at night. It really like just calms me down. I fall asleep, and then when I wake up, it's morning. It's amazing. And it's not going to be that case for everyone. But I just wanted to say that right now, 5 days in, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy that I'm getting the sleep. Thank you, Mr. JT. Grand Rapids, very nice. But yeah, just, it's nice to have an issue that affects you deeply and makes things bad, and then finding just like, oh, there is just a pill for that? How does not being able to sleep naturally come up in conversation? I don't know, dude, you just talk. How's it going? Oh, I'm pretty good, but you know, I've been working a lot, been doing a lot of stuff. I've been trying to grind and get back to it with the new year, but I'm pretty tired because I haven't been able to sleep. And then he's like, oh, I have sleep issues too, and you know what helped? Yeah, it's great. So look into that if you have issues, if you're able to. I know it's not for everyone. I'm not a doctor. I'm not Lawrence Gordon. So I can't for real recommend it, but I'm just saying in my own personal experience so far, 5 days in, I'm very grateful for it. Because I'm real rested. It's allowing me to do, like, since New Year's, I've been reading every day. I got back into drumming just like 15 minutes a day. Been writing other stuff. I've been having a really good New Year. It's so that's how I avoid burnout is I don't first, but then to recover from it, we had that nice little break at the end of last year, just a couple of weeks. And then this year with the reduced kill count schedule right now, I'm able to ease into things. We've been having a lot of internal meetings with Dead Meat to set us up for other stuff, like just stuff like things that people don't think about. Our servers. We have so much space on our servers. It's we've done the count before, right? Something like 200 terabytes or some shit, probably more than that. That needs to be organized. It's a mess right now. It's 9 years of us doing projects and just sometimes running out of space on one drive, so it starts going on to another drive and then shit gets lost. So like our servers need to be reorganized. We had to have a meeting about how to do that. We had to have a meeting about like how we can be more efficient with the horror awards and like a style guide for them. It's a lot of administrative stuff that I have to tend to. Naz, that's right. Our Naz's, baby. Oh, did the music stop? Music? Oh no, it's kind of playing, right? I'm not sure. Yeah, there it is. All right. Anyway, I've been feeling good about it. I'm excited for this year. I'm excited to have a couple more months of this status of just being able to get the house in order. And administrative stuff, someone said, Puppet Master said administrative stuff is the fun stuff for me. I don't mind it. The difficulty is having to do it and the creative stuff. It's like either one on their own is enjoyable, but to have to do both is like, it's a little overwhelming sometimes, but. Wait, so when can we expect a kill count? The 13th, February 13th. I know it's in a month, and I know that people get mad at the lack of kill counts, but like, again, shows don't run weekly always. They don't. They have seasons off, so this is our off season. Please be understanding that and understand that we're doing a lot in the background. But man, some people really just don't care about anything but kill counts. It's a little sad, but because you don't want to just have the one thing, you know? But I'm glad people love them. D&D update, thank you for asking right before we're ending here. We recorded yesterday. We recorded our first session in almost a year and a half. D&D and it was a blast. It was so fun, dude. And we've already scheduled the next session. We're actually doing it. That's the thing. This year I really wanted, like, internally, it's funny. Atrioc had a video, and he's now my friend, which is awesome. He had a video where he mentioned that, like, it turns out the more you talk about New Year's resolutions, the less likely it is that you'll actually do them, because just by talking about them, you kind of feel a sense of accomplishment and productivity, and so you're less inclined to actually follow up because you're already, like, feeling good about having done it. So I hesitate to talk too much about this, but internally, I've been thinking to myself that this year, I really want this year to be the year where, like, instead of saying I'm going to do stuff, I just do it. Instead of saying, like, it'd be cool to do this, just fucking do it, you know? And that includes going back and doing things that we had said in the past we'd want to do, and trying to finish up some things that were left unfinished, like D&D. So, hoping that'll happen this year. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good. Especially now that I'm getting sleep. Like, the first couple of weeks of this year, I was like, well, I'm doing all this productive shit, but I'm just fucking tired the whole time. Now I'm doing productive shit and getting some sleep. I gotta say something about Fortnite. I'm playing less Fortnite. That helps. I'm playing less Fortnite. I'm not playing every night like I was last year. That was too much. So, and it helps that this season isn't as fun. Really miss Simpsons. That was peak. But yeah, this season is just, it's not. No, dude, they nerfed Arc Lightning Gun. They nerfed it, man. It used to be OP. Now it's fucking nerfed as hell. Orange one's still pretty good. Purple one, I'd pass. I don't even pick up on anymore. But yeah, this season isn't really that enticing. It's fine. It's still fun. Quince is awesome. I hope they keep that around. I don't think they will, but okay, all right. Oh, and Hoagie screening. Might as well just mention that real fast. Hoagie Vidiots. Does that pull it up? Yeah, Hoagie presented by Dead Meat. Check this out. If you're in the LA area and you haven't heard about this, we are hosting a screening of Hoagie. January 29th, end of this month. 10 days, 7:30 to 10 p.m. The most indie of indie films. It's gross as fuck. And after the movie, there will be a Q&A that Chelsea and I do with the filmmaker. So please come and enjoy this absurdity at Vidiots, which is awesome. Great theater in Eagle Rock. A lot of fun. Tune in. Get tickets. Bring your friends. Bring your friends who are okay with poop. Great. All right, that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I don't have the ending screen on here, so I'm just going to go back to the starting soon screen to end. But don't be fooled, we're not starting soon. We're ending now. Thanks, everyone. Be good people.